Hello everybody. Today we're going to be talking about Unit 2, Week 1, reading selection vocabulary. One of the words in our story this week is attempt. Say that word with me, attempt. When you make an attempt to do something, you try to do it. An example. Maria made an attempt to run a mile. When have you made an attempt to do something new? Okay, so on your vocabulary cards for this week, remember to write the title, Unit 2, Week 1. Write the word on one side, and we're going to write the definition on the other side. Hit pause as you need to. Okay, so attempt on one side and try to do something on the other side. Okay. Another word in this week's selection is awkward. Say that word with me, awkward. When a person is awkward, he or she is clumsy and not graceful. An example, the penguin looked awkward and clumsy. An example. Alright, what word in the sentence means the same as awkward? So again, the sentence was, the penguin looked awkward and clumsy. Alright, so let's write awkward. And on the other side, let's write clumsy. Okay. Another word in this week's selection is cooperation. Say that word with me, cooperation. When there is cooperation, people are working together to do something. An example, I cleaned the floor faster with Becky's cooperation. Tell about a time when cooperation made a job easier. Okay, cooperation. And on the other side, I want you to write working together. Okay. Another word in this week's selection is created. Say that word with me, created. When something is created, it is made or built. An example, Jim and his grandfather created a home for birds out of wood. What is another word for created? Let's write created on one side of your card. And on the other side, let's write the definition, made something exist. Another word in this week's selection is furiously. Say that with me, furiously. When you act furiously, you act in a way that shows you are very angry. An example would be the rattlesnake shook its tail furiously as a warning. What might make a rattlesnake shake its tail furiously? Furiously, in a way that is furious. Ly is a suffix meaning in a way, so furious, in a way that is furious. And angrily, in a way that's angry. Furious, again, could mean angry. So furiously, in a way that, or angrily, means the same as furiously. Another word in our selection this week is interfere. Say that word with me, interfere. When I interfere, I get in the way of something happening. An example would be, the rain is going to interfere with our ball game. What kind of weather might interfere with your plans? Okay, let's write interfere. And basically it means to disturb or interrupt something. Another word in this week's selection is involved. Say that word with me. Involved. When you let people get involved in an activity, you let them take part in it. For example, our class is involved in the school play. What activity are you involved in? Involved on one side, and write the meaning, to take part in an activity. The final word in this week's selection is timid. Say that word with me. Timid. When a person is timid, he or she is shy and not brave. An example, the shy, timid kitten hid under a blanket. So what is the opposite of timid? Timid. And the other side, let's write frightened, or not brave. Or we can also say or shy. Someone who's timid is shy. Okay, so that was the last word for this week's selection. So until next week, I will see you soon.